Tari Kebyar Duduk, also known as the sitting or squatting dance, is a captivating creation by I Ketut Marya, who was also recognized by various names such as Marya, Maryu, or Mario. Alongside Kebyar Duduk, Marya's creations extended to renowned dancers like Tari Oleg Tamulilingan and Tari Kebyar Duduk. I recently had the privilege of attending an amazing event hosted by the Mulawali Institute titled Merayakan Marya, a celebration of Marya's legacy at Puri Kaleran in Tabanan, where Marya's legacy began. This event immersed attendees in his world through archival footage meticulously curated and restored by Arsip 1928, alongside engaging installations and discussions about Marya's contributions. A highlight of the event for me was a dance workshop led by the talented Komang Dewantara and Krishna Satya, delving deep into the intricacies of Marya's style and origins of Tari Kebyar Duduk. Originally a gandrung dancer, a type of feminine freestyle dance typically performed by men, Marya's innovative spirit challenged conventions. His performances were marked by fluidity, contrasting traditional Balinese norms. Rather than the fierce, wide-eyed gaze typical in Balinese dance, Marya adopted a half-shut gaze. While traditional wrist movements were confined, Marya's movements were extended gracefully. In the 1920s, during a performance, Marya found himself confined to a stage where he wasn't able to invite the audience to dance alongside him as he normally would. This caused Marya to quickly improvise by squatting beside the kendang player beside him. This moment became the iconic move known as ngeregsek, as he continued to dance with the other gamelan players across the stage while maintaining his squatting stance. This performance was the beginning of what was then known as Igul Jongpok, or the squatting dance, and sometimes also known by the sound of the gamelan, Jung Jung Tet Jung. It wasn't until the dance was brought to be performed in the United States that the dance was then named the sitting dance and later translated to Tari Kebyar Duduk. Learning the dance's history paved the way for mastering its techniques, from foot positioning to breath control crucial for graceful movements. Core strength was paramount for shifting body weight gracefully, a challenge that slowly eased as we practiced and began to add more arm movements. Mastering fluid upper body movements while seated posed its own challenges, requiring strength and ankle stability. It was a testament to Marya's artistry and physical prowess. The workshop covered how to move from one side to the other seamlessly while seated, and also went over the difference between the regular left and right Balinese dance agam with Marya's wide-armed agam. The fan was also incorporated into the lesson, as it's a staple in most of Marya's creations. The final move we touched on before ending the workshop was the ukal, which is usually limited to a wrist movement. However, Marya's ukal was much larger and used the entire arm in a sweeping motion. To end the workshop, we combined all of the movements to revise what we had learned so far. By the end of the session, we could really feel the pressure these movements and positions had put on our knees and ankles as we consistently bounced on them for momentum. The workshop concluded with a quick photo session together, and we then headed back into the main area of the event to watch the opening ceremony of this 3-day event. The night was graced with an interesting speech by Professor I Bandem, who had the incredible opportunity to learn from Marya himself. He talked about Marya's history starting all the way from the day he was born in Klungkung and later brought to Tabanan, where his life as a dancer began. He went into detail about his dance style and demonstrated movements specific to Marya.
Dia tidak mengambil atom tidak, atomnya dibuka, lebar oleh Pak Mario. Dan tangan yang biasanya hanya segini, dia lepas semuanya. Jadi ini satu improvisasi yang lepas tangannya ke depan. Ini dia, tidak ada atom begini Mario, tidak ada. Kalau ini tangannya dia. Kalau ini badannya dia. Lalu permainan ini yang sangat indah. Tadi dikatakan oleh teman dari Durak itu.
This was closely followed by a captivating performance by Mulawali Performance Forum and Sanggar Hadwipa Gamelan Group, where our workshop instructor, Komang Dewantara, graced the stage and danced his rendition of Kebyar Duduk that transported us to Marya's era, evoking his presence with every move. Through his performance, he beautifully demonstrated the way Marya would dance with the kendang player and invited a member of the audience to join him to dance to add an extra layer to the performance. The performance delved into the fascinating difference between the masculine dances typical of Balinese men and the elegant, fluid movements made by Marya. It seamlessly transitioned into an exploration of Marya's distinctive teaching style, where he intricately manipulated his students' bodies to mirror his own graceful motions, a teaching style that is still used today.
Dan dideskripsikan sebagai the famous sitting dance. Igal jongkok menjadi kebyar duduk.
Reflecting on the experience I just had, I took time after the event and wandered through the streets of Tabanan. On my walk, I happened to pass by a building dedicated to Marya called Gedung Kesenian I Ketut Marya. I ended the night at the vibrant Tabanan night market, Pasar Senggol, to quickly grab dinner before heading back home. With my newfound knowledge as I walked through the market, I couldn't help but wonder how many other dance legends had roamed these streets before me. I feel so blessed to have had this opportunity to learn such a historic dance in the place that it was created, surrounded by talented artists and living legends.